What's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the What's Next on Oscar Valdez, the former two-division champion, following his tough 12-round unanimous decision loss to Emanuel Navarrette on August 12th as he challenged for the WBO super featherweight title. Now, before we get into that, if you guys could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I try to build my channel up here. So, back to Valdez. You know, this was a very tough defeat on him because I, like many people, thought it was going to be more competitive in terms of points and damage done. It was competitive in terms of Valdez was getting his shots off, but it was one-sided in terms of points because Navarrete pretty much dominated the action. I had him winning, I think I had him winning like 9-3 on the cards. You know, 117, 111, I think was a fair one. And then he also just beat up Valdez. I mean, look at Valdez's face. I mean, just, you know, swollen, eyes shut. He really got beat up in this fight. And, you know, it's sad to see, but it really was a beatdown, you know, so to speak. So, that's a tough defeat right there, and it's going to be interesting to see how he comes back from that. So, the big question is, what's next for Oscar Valdez? Do I feel like he's going to go and fight competitively in his next fight? Likely not, to be honest. I could run through, and I will real fast, the top 10 guys, but I don't see him fighting any of these guys. I really don't. I'm going to be straight with you. But let's do it anyway. The only possibility, and maybe there will be more as I think through the top 10, but Emanuel Navarrete sitting at the top, a rematch is possible just because they're both with top rank, and a rematch would probably still do some business because they're two Mexican warriors, and Valdez could come out and be like, hey, I wasn't prepared for him all the way. You know, I didn't know what I was getting into. Now that I've been in there, I want my revenge. I want to make, you know, I want to do it again. I want to get back in there and leave no doubt. That could be his argument. So Navarrete, because there's not a ton of options other than Valdez with top rank at 130, he might go for that. So, you know, I do think that is a possibility. But given the way he looked after the fight, and given the way his demeanor was, I don't think that's going to happen, but it could happen. Joe Cordina, the IBF champ, no point in Cordina fighting Valdez, and I don't know if Valdez would even want that fight anyways. O'Shaquie Foster, Valdez should not take the risk and fight a guy like Foster next. Just wouldn't make sense for him, and I don't see him doing it. It's a bad style matchup as well. Hector Luis Garcia, the WBA champ, I don't think this fight would be possible in any ways because they're with Valdez with top rank and Garcia's with the PBC. So I don't see those two sides working together. Then there's Shavkat Rakhimov, the former IBF champion. He would have to cross the street to make this fight. Both one or the other would have to do that, and I don't see either one of them doing that. So not likely. Then you got Robson Conceição in a rematch. I don't see it. I think Valdez knows that was way too close for comfort, and I don't think he wants any of that smoke again. You know, he got his victory technically, and I think he's going to be okay with that for now, and he'll leave a fight like that alone. Zelfa Barrett, former world title challenger, not seeing it. He's with Matchroom. Bad matchup stylistically also for Valdez, so I don't see it. Lamont Roach Jr., another kind of bad style matchup. Roach is fighting Hector Luis Garcia next. They're with different promotions, not seeing that one. And then there's Roger Gutierrez, former world champion. I think he just lost again earlier this year, so I don't see this one being possible. And then finally, you got former featherweight champ Mark Magsayo of the Philippines. He's a PBC guy, and I don't see that one. So to be honest, I mean, Valdez, in my opinion, I don't think he's going to come back before the end of the year. I see him taking an extended break here to collect himself and all that kind of stuff. But if he does get back in the ring, I think it'll be like a 6-month layoff, and he'll come back against Navarrette. I don't think moving up in weight is likely for Valdez, but I could be wrong. He could try to, you know, move up and see what he can do at lightweight. But all in all, I think it's one of those, he's going to go into those kind of last hurrah type moments. Like, because I think he's 32 years old. So, you know, he's getting close to out of his prime kind of years. And he might just want to make one more run. That could be at 135. It could be here at 130, you know. But I think he's going to baby step it if he doesn't just go straight after a rematch with Navarrette. So that's it. That's what I got. That's my what's next on former 2-division world champion Oscar Valdez, following that tough defeat to Emanuel Navarrette for the WBO super featherweight title on August 12th. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. Even hit with the truth.